What's up, you guys? The boy D Money Man back at it again. I just want to say that today we're going to be doing a review of How to Train Your Dragon live action review. Without further ado, let's get into it. Start with the story. Now, the story here goes off as basically the same thing as the animated movie, which, if you guys don't know, it's about this kid named Hiccup, and he grew up in this island named Berg, who is a bunch of Vikings who kill dragons. Now, his dad, Stork the Vast, is the leader of the land, and he was like, I want you to kill dragons, and Hiccup does not want to kill dragons. He just honestly wants to see and dang, I lost my train of thought. Hold on, y'all. But basically what's going on here is, like, long story short, he doesn't want to kill dragons because he made a best friend named Toothless, who is a Night Fury, and Night Furies are really rare in the universe. So yeah, he made best friends with a Night Fury, and who he named him Toothless. So then he uses techniques on him, or has techniques on him that he used on Toothless to the other dragons, because he entered like a whole, basically a warrior dragon tournament thing, and he wipes all of them clear and whatnot, and then he finds out about Astrid, and then they find out about Toothless eventually, and his father got really mad, and then he eventually overcomes it and actually likes the idea of Vikings dragons and whatnot. But yeah, honestly, this movie is literally just the same as the animated one from 2010, which is just, I don't know, I didn't like it. Like, it's not that I didn't like the movie, because the movie's literally only good because of the animated movie. I only like that's why this movie's good, only because of the animated movie. That's why this movie's good, to be frankly honest with y'all. And I didn't like that it was just a straight up copy of the original, except with minor sprinkled emphasis sprinkled in there. Like, this is one scene that's overly different from the one in the animated one. But that's it. Just one scene. Other differences is just basically just minor changes to the dialogue, but they're still saying the same stuff. It's just say it differently. Like, if Hollywood's gonna continue doing this stuff, they're not gonna last long. Because I'm not gonna pay my hard money, which I'm not. I got a limited plan, so I go to the movies often, for you guys. So I'm not using my hard money like that. But I'm saying, for the average Joe, for the average guy, if he, using the hard money for a movie that's basically just the same thing but in live action, like, no one wants to see that. No, like, honestly, no one wants to see that. Like, this movie is literally the exact thing from beginning to end. Like, very beginning when Hiccup narrates, into the very end when everything's all good and handy and stuff. But I was like, why? No, like, just no. Who wants to go see this type of stuff? Like, honestly, it looks good. Don't get me wrong, the CGI is good. It's not these bad CGI and whatnot, but it's unnecessary. Like, so unnecessary. You got the original still good. Original trilogy was right good. It was a perfect trilogy, a perfect animated trilogy, perfect one. But you decided to do a live action movie and barely even change it up. Like, but I'm honestly convinced that they just grabbed the same script from all the way back then and just made it into live action at this point, and then the director says, okay, just basically say these stuff differently, and we're gonna shoot this whole entire scene differently, and then that will be that. Like, I highly convinced that at this point if that was the case, but I don't know. But yeah, guys, not really much to honestly say here about this movie. Because it's literally just the same thing as the original, which the original was good, so therefore this is good at this point. Like, there's really not much for me to say at this point, but I guess this is really just a rant and not really a review. I guess so, but yeah, guys, all I have to say about the How to Train Your Dragon live action movie, and I'll see you guys in the next video. D Money out.